I'm curious if you have some suggestions for educators who are interested in trying to make that connection between at-school learning and at-home learning with the family.
Yeah. You mentioned resources that I have on my website, and I'm not trying to sell anything here. I mean, but definitely, because I've got all my resources on my site for free. Lists of 77 ideas, multiple lists of simple things that any family can do together, and oftentimes it's just that reminder that parents need, because parents might not feel like they're rocket scientists, and you don't have to be a rocket scientist to do STEM. So you can just give parents a list. Maybe you print out the list as an educator, and then you share a couple each week and say, hey, parents, here's 5. Pick one of these to do with your kids this week. Go outside and look at the stars, or how many bugs you can find in your backyard, or go for a walk and how many different animals or types of trees or things do you see? Go to a nature preserve. Whatever you've got in your neighborhood. And again, that allows every kid to be able to experience STEM, not just the kids that have, resources at home like a 3D printer or fancy technology at home. Every kid can do STEM with a little bit of creativity. And again, those resources are on my website, dailystem.com. You can just click on them, download them as PDFs. They can share them. They're in multiple languages, even thanks to great people that have translated those. That can often just get it started. There's obviously more things you could do, like parent nights and things like that. But that's just a great first step to just start getting parents excited.
Yeah, I like that. If listeners haven't heard the episode yet, I did an interview with Peter Rich and Stacey Mason where we talked about the research findings on computational thinking in the elementary space. And one of the important findings that they found that they hadn't really thought of was just how important that connection was with at-home learning. And whether or not parents were encouraging and engaging that at home had a statistically significant impact on their level of retention and understanding of computational thinking in the schools.
Yeah. And Jared, if I can mention right there as well, if you think about, we've often told parents, read with your kids, read with your kids, read with your kids. We have to be able to say, let's do STEM with our kids, do STEM with our kids. And again, it could be putting a puzzle together, playing a game, and actually making the kid do all the adding and counting for the money in Monopoly or anything like that. Or make your own game using all the broken pieces and parts of games that you've lost.
Yeah, just to normalize these processes, to make it so, no, this is just a normal thing that we do. This is a part of our everyday, which is why I love your idea of daily STEM.
Yeah.
This excerpt of the CSK8 podcast is from episode number 59, which is titled Daily STEM with Chris Woods. You can listen to the full episode as well as hundreds more by searching for the CSK8 podcast on your favorite podcast app or by going to jaredoleary.com.